So I graduated USC. I had made a thesis film called Amelia's Closet. That film went on to get nominated for a Student Academy Award and then won the ABFF HBO short film competition, which means it got licensed on HBO, right?
Wow.
Amazing. I left the number one film school in the world with this film in all these places, and the only place I could get a job was Joanne Fabrics, RIP. That's the only place that would hire me.
Hmm.
And so I had a film on a platform, HBO, streaming on a platform. I couldn't even afford a subscription. Like I couldn't even watch my own movie
Yeah.
on this really cool platform. And you know, at that point I was feeling, kind of down because I had graduated. I had a lot of family stuff going on, and I was going through a breakup, and I'm making $10.50 an hour cutting fabric and not doing it very well. And I was feeling really discouraged at that point, and but my mom was saying, like, what, Halima, it's material. It's all material. Like, it's gonna, feed into your writing. And so at that point, I started watching, like, what do you call them, like sitcoms and stuff like that, like the Office workplace comedies. And I was like, this is a workplace
Yeah, yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
Like, this is
exactly.
that. And so that was like, oh, I'm gonna write a script about that. And I wrote that. And then I had got into a fellowship called Break the Room, where it was like a bunch of up and coming writers of color developing and writing a web series. And then that went on to get produced by Paul Feig's company. And from there, someone who had ran that brand new small little fellowship at
Hmm.
that time, they had gone through the Nickelodeon writing program, and I was like, oh, okay. They had told me about it, and I applied for it and ended up getting into it, and that's kind of where things started moving a lot quicker. But it's like, it's not one of these, you do this and you do that and you do that. No, I was at Joanne Fabrics, and then I was working at a kids camp, digital media kids
Hmm.
camp, and then I was working for the city of Santa Monica, and this whole time I'm trying to stay encouraged and have the energy and capacity to write something for myself, what I'm passionate, because I'm stocking shelves from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. I want to take a nap. I'm tired. Then I just kind of want to watch what's on
Yeah.
TV and make a taco because I know I can't afford to buy one. And that's like, I'm exhausted.
And
Like,
and don't
that's it.